Hello, everybody, and welcome to Magical Monday. My name's Bonnie D, and you will be going through with me as I had channeled the cards in my midnight meditation, and I do a complete collective. Right now, the collective energy is really strong because, we have this split going on, and I wanted to see if anybody noticed the split. Just take a really good look around and observe and listen now because there's so much changing. We're evolving and we're not going to stop it. But we should notice the changes because there's going to be a lot of changes. Um, Nostradamus actually spoke of this time, the split in humanity, the awakened and the lost. And we're probably going to get more involved in that because a lot of the wisdom, the ancient wisdom, is coming out in a lot of us. Uh, we are part of the awakening. We've been there for a while, and a lot of people I still see are lost. They've put us in a box. Basically, everything's a box, a square box. And I think I really feel that we were supposed to be more creative than a square box to live in because that's kind of confining. And it's like you go into work every day and every day and every day, and you're paying for the square house to live in. But it's like you never own it. It's unless you get a lot of money, you never own it. You're always paying rent. So a lot of craziness is coming out. Really strange things. So just keep your eye open. And right now I am in the observe mode because I don't want to give too much uh, information on this right now because I really feel that people have to work on themselves and you have to learn how to meditate. Meditation is like clearing a way for new beauty to come into your heart, your soul. We're a soul with a body. And sometimes, it just doesn't go that good for the body or the soul. But we have been really getting into Archangel Michael has been around a lot. A lot of people are feeling that. Today is 6/16/2025, which is a 22, and we have a lot of double numbers. So whatever you've been worried about, like putting your energy towards, don't, because it will straighten itself out. If someone is talking to you about the awakening of humanity and they don't believe it, observe, listen, and just take what you get as a grain of salt because we have different perspectives, perception on things. You could get 10 people in a room and everybody'd have different perceptions of it. So that's what we're going through right now. Just a really like drifting and thinking and what could you do different? Right now I'm decluttering, which I don't have a lot of clutter. I don't have a lot of stuff. I'm decluttering. I'm going through every cabinet and I'm getting rid of anything I didn't use in 3 years that I'm just hanging on to just to look at it for a while. So, and I'm trying to organize. So, I think we need to get our shit together. Just to put it bluntly, really, we really need to get our stuff together. And we're gonna go into this. We're gonna go into the cards, and we're gonna see what comes up. And right now, we're gonna go over some cards that came and see where this is going. We get a number 16, which is a 7. Sevens are very powerful. Archangel Michael, I am grateful for the strength and courage Archangel Michael brings in my life. And he's got the white wings, which is the angel's calling card. We all have Michael in our energy, but we have to take our power back. Right now in this world, we have been so indoctrinated that it's hard to step out of that box. It's hard to think that there is a different way because we've never experienced that much of a spiritual different way. So yeah, Archangel Michael is out there and he's like bringing our life back. He's saying stop and look. And we got in the Mystic Forest Oracle, we got life source. When life comes to a standstill, turn inward and focus on joy excitement. Your inner light keeps everything alive and moving. I love that. And she's dancing because she knows that that inner light is making her free and her soul free and her spirit free. She's using the energy that comes to her to have a lot of gratitude and beautiful times. Gratitude is very important. Even though we might be having a really bad day or a life or whatever, we still should give gratitude about the little bits of leveling up that we're learning now. And we've got inner strength. Don't lose yourself in things you can't change. Focus on the things you can change, attitude, mindset, and energy. You've got everything you need. We really need to step back and take a little while. I think when people take that initiative to step back, they do, and just observe and listen. We've gotten to a point where nobody listens to anybody. It's really kind of a scary world right now. Everybody's head is in a cell phone, playing a game, or doing this or doing that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when you give up life and you quit doing things and just do something like that, I don't know. I think there's more to you than what is giving out. There's more energy coming. This is a three. This is the Soul Helper Oracle, and three is divine. It's father, mother, and child. Awaken the magic of your creativity. Immerse yourself in the world of feelings. And she's just reminiscing, thinking about what she needs to do, trying to clear her mind and do a meditation. And she doesn't even know the three beautiful boys that are floating around her, trying to get her to see the beauty in everything. And she's closing her eyes and she's just imagining what things are like around her, and she's just having a beautiful time. Dive deep into the core of your emotional world where a special alchemy lies hidden. Surrender completely to the magic of your feelings and discover deep within you an irresistible creative light that is ready to create beauty. Your feelings know no reason, rules, or barriers. They are like water, simply streaming and flowing. Yours itching me. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, where was I? Yeah, your feelings know no reason, rules, and barriers. They are like water, simply streaming and flowing over all obstacles or carrying them along in their wake. The time has come to take control of your emotions, but without building walls or imposing limitations. Bring calm and serenity to your innermost feelings so that you can find and make use of the magic that lies within. Once you have brought calm into the world and mastered it, allow your feelings to govern your soul path. Sense this path and feel it. Then follow it as it is the path of your heart, the path of your pure feelings. Surrender completely to life and to the creativity deep within you. Use your imagination, be expressive, dance and sing, laugh and play. Free yourself. Some might think you're foolish or totally naive, or indeed laugh at you, but they will recognize the wisdom of your actions in the end. The path of the soul is the path of the heart. It lies in a dimension that our minds are unable to comprehend. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animals are the koi fish, the herbal essence is lotus, the healing crystal is moonstone, and the number is 3. That was a beautiful first card for us because it's bringing the divine into our collective. And Archangel showed up first. He's been really, he wants to tell you that he's really working for us, for working for the good of humanity. And if Archangel Michael's working on it, it's a good thing. The three indicates that now is a good time to take care of your soul families, both in this world and in others. Make contact and tell them that you love and need them. They will hear you. You will find the strength, healing, and answers among those closely connected to you. This number teaches you to look at everything, to become an observer, and wisdom will come. Number three's energy field brings about diversity, creativity, energy, the overcoming of duality, and understanding and seeing the world of the divine. That's why it's so beautiful, because we are going to submerge ourselves in meditation, which is going to clear everything up and flow like water around us. As soon as we say, okay, use me as a beautiful being soul to help this world progress. A lot of us got the call, and maybe some didn't. Maybe they're supposed to do something else because they didn't get the call. You just got to think about things. We don't think enough, and that's very important. Thinking is very important. Okay. Now, we have the gateway of light activation that really wanted to come in. And it's the Merkaba activation, transcending ascension. You are rising up. Merkaba are ancient Egyptian and Hebrew word related to the ascension process of the soul. The Hebrew Merkaba means chariot or vehicle, and it's most commonly associated with the prophet Ezekiel's vision of angels traveling on, or in spheres of light. In ancient Egyptian, Mer means light, Ka means spirit, and Ba means body. When these three words are put together, the idea is that light engulfs the spirit and body, and there is an opportunity to rise up. The symbol of the Merkaba is the star tetrahedron. This eight-pointed star is simply the three-dimensional extension of a hexagram, a symbol that is strongly associated with Hebrew and Egyptian mystery schools. In modern spirituality, the Merkaba is acknowledged as the light body or vehicle that we can activate for the ascension process. It has been said that it is surrounded by an eight-pointed star, and when aligned on a spiritual level, the star spins at great speed, creating a sphere of unbreakable light around us. This sphere of light can help us move between the dimensions. While we are having a human experience, it creates a portal into the divine matrix so that we can connect with guidance and walk the path of light. Place one hand on your heart and the other hand on the space just below your pubic bone. Breathe, send your breath down to earth. Send your breath up to heaven. Then chant Merkaba several times. When you feel you've chanted enough, visualize or physically see a spinning sphere of light surrounding your body and be open to wisdom coming through. You are engulfed in light. Your message, you are raising your vibration and becoming magnetic to the presence and wisdom of light. You are in a space of ascension. The ascension process isn't about leaving this incarnation or dimension, but about finding harmony within it. All of the attention, love, and care you have been giving to your body are supporting your spiritual journey. A powerful gateway of light is surrounding you now, allowing you to connect with the divine matrix of ancient wisdom. It's important for you to be aware of the information, energy, and downloads you are receiving, for all that's coming through is supporting your expansion. You are moving up and leveling. It's time to fly high. I just couldn't agree more. The transcendent, the ascension, and you are rising up. We are rising. Some of us are still back there and not ascending, and it's okay. I mean, there was whatever it is your call. We made the choice. That's why we're in what we're in. Okay, we get the Magic Spirit Oracle, and I always love her messages. It's a number 14, which is a 5. That's change. I hope that loves everyone else. You learn to make yourself proud. Yeah. Flower child, momentum, creativity, and action. I am the beekeeper of my own garden that grows. It's so easy to accidentally live for others, for their approval, praise, and validation. The ego thrives off of this. It's easier for it to exist and make choices that way, but more than ever, now is a time to take your focus off the wants of others and start focusing on the pulls of your soul and heart. Even if it doesn't seem right, what does spirit call you to do? What is that you really want to do, to feel? Ironically, perhaps channeling your energy there will end up being the best service to others, not desperate attempts to satisfy that come from lack, comfortableness, and scarcity. Dear flower child, throwing her seeds and flowers, you are blooming even when you thought you couldn't. Your sweetness is now attracting the bees. Think of your energy channels are bees that pollinate, nourish flowers and growth. You have the power to summon them and send them wherever you want. Where will you send them? Queen bee? Remember, this this card has an energy of royalty behind it. What you say and what you think has great power behind it now. With so many bees on your side, now is a potent time for creativity projects and taking action on whatever it is that you really want to do. Anything you act on or set intentions for has the perfect sacred soil right now on the physical and metaphysical levels. That's an interesting so plant plant your seeds, magic flower child. You are ripe with power and possibilities. Use it. Drawing the card can also be an affirmation of self-love and of honoring your own sacred life. You're at a place of rich soul. The nutrients you planted yourself, watered yourself, and you've grown too much because of it. And so you shall continue. Even when it feels like you've been buried, you will still find a way to flourish. Get clear on what areas you want to see your bees energy and focus. Go to. Take action and take the first step on any project or ideas you have. Even if they seem super small, you have momentum. You will be surprised at how much flow and power you seem to have right now. Write your projects or ideas down and organize them. Put them into actionable steps. Break them down into an actionable step. Break them down into bite-sized pieces and then eat them. You got this, Queen Bee. That's kind of interesting because last night I was sitting in front of my window and I have the frog hotel back here and we can watch the frogs in the window. But I noticed that there was like this big flying bug on the outside window, and I was trying to flick him to get lost. And there was a little, looked like a baby dragonfly that came over and basically attacked that big bug. And the big bug fell, and the baby went. I'd never seen the baby again. I'm like, oh man, I hope he's okay. So today I go out and I'm going down and I look down and here's that little dragonfly and there's a bee on it and it's attacking the little dragonfly. So of course I had to get the bee out of there, and put the little dragonfly somewhere where it might be able to heal, but I don't know. But it was so sad. I was like, oh, he tried, but I love animals though. I love insect bugs, not cockroach. You know what I mean. All right, that is the end of that one, and that was a good. I like that really a lot because the whole thing right now is what we can create. What do we do? Do what you want and love what you do. So we have to figure out. I mean, I always said, could you imagine if you could get a whole community gathered and listen to each one of them's specialty, and they're probably all different. If you used everybody's ideas, you'd probably have an amazing community. But a lot of people have that headstrong thing that they think their idea is the best, and this one, and this one, and this one, and you know, just flow with it. Don't pump your ego up to think you know it all because you don't. I don't know it all. They don't know it all. None of us know it all. Like to, but no. Now we've got the intuitive whisper. Oracle. And the first one we got was a 22. Your mind, your body, and your soul. Ooh, I love that. Look at that. Is it pretty? Who are you? This question is at the center of your spiritual inquiry. You may not know exactly who you are, and that is okay. In fact, it's good to be curious. This card is drawing you back to yourself to remind you that you have been created in this mind, body, and soul for a reason. Remember that you are exactly where and who you are supposed to be. Your work is to align all parts of yourself so that this divinely created being, you, is living your life to your fullest potential. Be gentle and kind to yourself. Open the connection between your mind, body, and soul so that you begin to feel whole again. How to connect mind, body, and soul. Start a yoga practice. Whether you are new to yoga or have an experienced practice, this card is here to guide you to that mat. The word yoga means union, bringing your mind, body, and spirit back together. And through practicing yoga, you will begin to feel this. Allow this practice of breath and movement to reconnect you to all aspects of yourself. You will then find it easier to listen to the whispers of your intuition. That's the biggest thing. I mean, we have our intuition going over here, and our mind is just floating over there. So we've got to get this balance. That's a magical, sparkly card. All the energy. We have to get this balance in our life, and it's got to be where we know what we're doing, and it's going to help us. There's all kinds of stuff that will help us through. I mean, it's out there. We just got to look. Okay, we've got the Intuitive Whisper Oracle. We got another one. 33, your soul knows. 22s, 33s. This is a really strong energy. I can feel it. There's angel wings in this one too, and it looks like a portal into a beautiful area. And our soul does know. We just haven't figured it out. But we will. We listen to our soul and meditate a little more and just observe. You can get a lot more off of that than you can screaming and acting like a nut. So look at that. Wow. Listen to the whispers of your soul beneath the layers of confusion, thoughts, and daily patterns of behavior. There is guidance that is helping to navigate your way through life. You might not always be aware or listening, but one way or another, it is guiding you to learn the lessons you are supposed to learn, grow in the ways you're supposed to evolve and experience life just as you are. That is not to say you don't have a huge amount of choices in the way you live your life. You do, but you also have a supportive, guiding voice that is within you, whispering. You can choose to follow the deep inner guidance or push against it and make your life more challenging. Choose the supportive path and listen to the whispers. How to listen to the whispers. The soul works through feeling rather than thinking. It is the sensation you notice when you have a life choice to make, the internal nudge that allows you to know what you truly want. Sometimes it goes against logical thinking and it's not what you want to hear. Other times it makes decisions easy. Do you allow yourself to follow the inner knowing rather than the logical thought? The choice is always yours. Next time you have a decision to make, take a breath, close your eyes, and feel the direction your soul is guiding you in. We shouldn't, well, we should question things, but there's going to be a lot of Earth School that they want to come in, spirits, and give to us. So we have to be kind of open for anything beautiful, light filled, and spiritual. Okay, we got the human spirit design or spirit oracle really wanting to come out. And I think this is kind of interesting because it's an 11, another master number, Midas touch. It's all gold. And there's a clock and some roses. You have the golden touch. You have worked hard or perhaps just inherited this amazing skill to touch all that you desire and to turns golden and shiny. Yours, no strings attached. Does it feel rewarding, or do you come to just expect little morsels of gold to form at your beck and call? Let's take a moment to think about instant gratification without gratitude. It is important to know your blessings and take a moment to give thanks for them. If you have more than enough, maybe consider donating monthly to your favorite cause. Sprinkle the gold all over like glitter and let others have a blessing to give thanks for. Remember that old expressions share the wealth. This is a great time to practice that old age saying. It will bring you great joy, I promise. It would be. If we had, think about it, if we had the money to help someone, I mean, we do. I do, a lot of people do. But it's not just money they need. It's compassion and love for your fellow man or woman. It's kind of common sense. But I feel that everybody is going to get a jubilee and everybody's going to be on level playing fields. I think a lot of things are going to be wiped out. It's already starting. The split. And Nostradamus, he spoke on this. So, humanity is waking up, but there is a lot of lost. I have to see it to believe it. Got to be careful with that. You might miss it. You might not see it. You might stay in the lost motion where you are. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. This is the Star Seed Oracle. Look at this. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. The ancient knew much more than we do about our connections with the stars. Their pyramids, temples, and other places of worship created in precise alignment with the stars exist in all corners of the world. What if this ancient wisdom is available for you to uncover now? You're being called to think and listen with your ancient heart and soul, to tap into the part of you that remembers and knows. All ancient secrets are whispered forever in your ear. All mystics knowing blooms in your heart. All potent power pumps through your veins. You're being invited to step into your ancient knowingness, to be held by the rememberings of the star ancestors, to look a little deeper. If you're feeling stuck, you're being called to do something different, to change your point of view. Creativity happens when we put together two things that don't belong. When we do the unexpected, so often a creative solution is right in front of you. But because we think the same thoughts and act the same, we miss what's in the open. You're here to remember and uncover ancient secrets and transmissions, technology and wisdom that are so needed on the planet right now, to unlock your soul's memories of a time when we lived in harmony on Earth and one day will again. Place this card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following: I'm ready to remember ancient mysteries and secrets from deep within. Yeah, that is where we get the most. That's why they say there's a lot of people really doing a lot of meditation. And I know that I am getting a lot of, I'm like, I'm going to go take a nap for an hour. I get a lot of downloads, or I'm going to go lay out in the sun and it's quiet and I get a lot of downloads, but I'm not really thinking about anything. I'm just kind of in my own little world, kind of, sort of. And you can see more, you can feel more, you can think more about it. The perception is really beautiful. We get a number two in the Golden Future Oracle, and it's community life. Embrace fifth dimensional society. Yeah, that's where we're going. We are going to have a whole new world out there. People just don't believe it yet, but it will. In the golden future, people will live in heart-centered communities where neighbors support and care for one another, and everyone feels they belong and are welcome. Every group will be abundant and self-sufficient. Thanks to advanced technologies, and individuals will only choose to work if it brings soul satisfaction. So there will be a time for constructive in sports. Oh, wait. Constructive, fulfilling leisure pursuit and active. Constructive, fulfilling leisure pursuit and active. Yeah. Thought that it was like blurring together or something. Like, okay, what did I just read? uh, because they live in oneness, people will rejoice in the creative expression and pleasure of others. They will constantly reflect good qualities back to one another. For the first time in thousands of years, people will experience true happiness. They will express this in their daily lives, serving one another with goodwill and enjoying rich inner lives, full of self-worth, peace, serenity, and love. In golden communities, people will express their true selves and see the divine in one another. Your guidance is to be instrumental in bringing forward the consciousness and higher ways of looking for the glorious golden future. Lord Cyprus Bay, who originates from Venus and is the keeper of the white ascension flame of Atlantis, will help you. As the master of the green fourth ray of nature, harmony, and balance, he invites you to tune into his green essence. and breathe it in. This will enable you to develop serenity and inner peace. Also, good judgment, confidence, and self-discipline. An artist, a musician, or a creator, people will have faith in you and trust you. Serapis Bay is also working with the amethyst and violet rays of the new golden age of Aquarius. When you immerse yourself in this green light, as well as the amethyst and violet rays, you can access his teachings for our golden future, which are energetically hidden in the Great Pyramid. Yeah, if you look at that's all energy. They got everything, the balloon, the hummingbird, the people energy, the looking over the shoulder, the spiritual looking. It's just everything is intertwined and winded up with each other. And that's probably how we were supposed to be, but we all get in arguments and everybody knows it all. So then you kind of just walk away feeling defeated. But I don't think like that anymore. I really don't. It's like if somebody says something mean to me, I really, okay, you made your opinion. I just don't care about it. I don't care what people think. It is an opinion I can take with a grain of salt and walk away from it. And that's what I do when it sounds so negative. I can't tolerate it anymore. It's like, oh my God, beep, you're gone. But anyway, okay, we have the map oracle and we're going to clarify it with the oceanic tarot. That kind of shows us where we're going, and we've got so many double double numbers. It's crazy because we even in this one we did. Okay, we got a number 44. That's strength. That's interesting. I think I just said that, didn't I? 44. Look at that. She is balancing on her one foot, trying to touch the other stuff, the dragonfly net with her feet, while she's holding the earth. Oh, and there's looks like a little goblin right there. I never noticed that little black mark. Yeah, it looks like a little goblin or something standing underneath her. So that's pretty weird. Your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. The strength to accomplish even the most daunting task is yours at this time. You can connect with and channel the power of the universe. The strength card indicates that your ideas are being tested and refined, and your relationships are being deepened. No matter what happens, north, what is it, northing? Oh, yeah, northing can move you off the course of evolution. As the potency of your connections becomes more obvious, you are able to harness the creative energies that are available to you. Have courage and dive in, for magic is in the process of finding a form to take. When you remember that real strength comes from a combination of your efforts and reliance on a higher power working through you, all is possible. You can do anything now. Yeah, this reading is really telling me that we are we are going within. We are going within more, and we're getting in touch with the community more. And that has to be, um, the lost wisdom will come to us. It's coming to the ones who are awakened and talking about it. And your soul knows, your mind and body, your soul, they all know. Flower child, Merkaba, and awakening. So this is all about soul and awakening, body, mind, and soul. Okay, now, where did that go? Oh, there. So we got the two of wands, the clarifier for the strength, number 44, and it's vision. The two highlight romance and partnership. So you may meet a new partner or hook up with another like-minded soul to pursue new projects in or out of the workplace. This meeting of minds will bring you rewards as you broaden your horizon and see just what you could do. In education, you find the right course or teacher to inspire you to hone your skills or nurture your interests. Advice: look for those around you who shares your vision. Work together for great results. I think there's going to be a lot of creativity. People are going to come out of their bubble, want to dance and have fun and sing, and they've never done that, but they're going to do it anyway. That's what we need. We just need spontaneous and to be ourselves. Even in the darkest moment, to be yourself. That will help you immensely. Now we got a number 30, making choice. But you know what? That's a three divine. It was upside down. So 30 was upside down, and you're required to come to a decision now, making a choice. This is not the time to abdicate responsibility for your life. Letting others choose for you doesn't make things easier. Don't compromise because you're afraid of facing the consequences of your choices. Even if you've opted for a difficult path, you can always make another choice in the future. There is a great power in reclaiming your ability to choose. No one can take that away from you, no matter what. Don't give your power away. If you're willing to be rigorously honest with yourself about your motives behind your choice, you may see the need to change things. You can change course and choose another route. Just be willing to clean up whatever you've left behind. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. This is choice upside down. So right now there's no path to it, but the strength is going to make it to that, to decide what making the choice is going to be, because they both look beautiful, like beautiful ways. You just have to feel that gut feeling on which way is right for you. And the making choice, the five high priestess come in, which doesn't surprise me because we have to have a lot of wisdom. And we're learning also. We are really learning. Some of us are really putting the effort to find out what's going on in this world. Listen to your inner wisdom, which will guide you towards a new educational path, belief, or teacher. Orthodox religion, marriage, and ceremonies, wisdom, and powerful leadership are the gifts of the higher priest. A man of learning, the high priest suggests that education may be an option for you now. Now he also predicted unity in two ways: in body, mind, and soul, so you feel connected to your intuition and close to your guides. Secondly, he represented the unity of two people as they come together as one. An additional meaning of this card is convention and tradition. But if this isn't for you, you may feel restricted by another's traditional beliefs. Yeah, you got to be careful with that because everybody has a different belief. And that can get crazy because you can collide. Okay, we got one more card. Number 11, balancing act. Look at that. You are calm within no matter the fluctuation of outer conditions. There are times when you think things seem a bit topsy-turvy, and it feels as if you're juggling 1,000 balls in the air. Perhaps you're unsure of your footing. Now is the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balancing and then restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord, and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose a balanced, focused, and level path. And the clarifier for that was, drum roll please, a 9 of Cups, a wish, a wish. Whose wish? I think it's going to be the energy's wish. And we just love that card, don't we now? You're perfectly placed to manifest what you dream of, so make your wish. The 9 of Cups is a magical wish card of tarot. When it appears in your reading, your belief from love, friendship, support to your projects and harmony at home, all aspects of your life flourish. This is perfect. A wish, a vision, a wish, because it's a dish. Um, we are going to be going through a lot of heavy, heavy energy. And it's going to look like World War III is coming, and it's not gonna happen. We just have to know fear. It says 375 times, I think, in the Bible, thou shalt not fear. So we can't fear. Fear is what gets you into the darkness, the shadows. That's the shadow part of you. You don't want to go there. I don't like boogeyman. I'm not going there. And you just go with the flow to an extent, unless that flow is like messing with you. Then you might want to think about the flow. Uh, because there was a lot of answers through this reading tonight. And I like how the Midas touch come into play because that made me see the gold, the 11. This is our Jubilee coming. She's ready. She's dressed for the Jubilee. It's going to be that beautiful. And we will make the right decisions if we listen to our gut feelings and take that into effect. And it will be a beautiful comeback. I completely believe in that. All right, this is the end of the end of the end for tonight, okay? Or Magical Monday. And I really hope that you have a beautiful Magical Monday. And I love y'all. May every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you, and life will go so much easier.